Welcome to the Luxuriant Curls channel. As you can tell by our alarming title, our video is going to be about how there's a lower representation of YouTubers with type 4 natural hair nowadays because most of them are now starting to relax their hair. So also we have notes to the side, so if you see me looking to the side, I'm scrolling so we don't get off track.
All right, so there was a time when the in thing was seeing women with relaxed hair transitioning to natural hair.
Yeah.
And a lot of YouTube channels were showing the women doing a big chop and embracing their natural curls, and it was something huge that was happening 2009 2010 era. But in the last couple of years, I have been seeing an increase in now natural hair women going back to relaxed hair. Like there's a lot of YouTube videos out now that are showing a lot of women that have been natural for, years. Some of them have been natural for 8 years, and then some have been natural for only a couple of years, but they are going back to their relaxed hair
because they're not getting the results they were hoping for.
Yes, and so what we've noticed is that the women that are relaxing their hair are YouTubers who have type 4 natural hair. That's the majority of the women who are relaxing their hair on these YouTube channels all have type 4 natural hair, and we have a problem with that.
Yeah.
That's the problem that we are seeing, is that there's a decline in YouTubers who are embracing their type 4 natural hair and really showing how to take care of it, and it's been replaced with women who have type 4 hair that are now relaxing their natural hair. So this video is going to attempt to address the issues that were expressed in these videos where the women were relaxing their natural hair, so that they can combat the problems that they're having, so they're not so quick, or so that you're not so quick to relax your hair and give your natural hair a chance.
The number one issue is that type 4 hair is unmanageable, which results in fighting with your curls.
Unmanageability for type 4 hair comes with not using the right products and not using the right tools. If you do not use the right products, if you don't use the right tools, then of course your hair is going to be unmanageable. So first, you need a great moisturizing shampoo.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that you have to go out there and find, is a great moisturizing shampoo. When you are choosing a shampoo, you have to make sure that you're choosing a shampoo that is not stripping your hair of its natural oils. When you use your shampoo and your hair is dry, is tangled, is matted, then you don't need to use that shampoo anymore. You need to get you another shampoo. Once you're done washing your hair's natural oil should still kind of be intact. And if it's not,
then you're fried.
Then you need to replace it. Apart from the shampoo, you need a good conditioner. A good conditioner that gives you slippage. And of course, slippage is what your hair needs in order for you to properly detangle it. When you put the conditioner on your hair, you should be able to take a detangling brush and be able to literally brush right through those tangles. And if you're not able to do that when you're adding the conditioner on there, then you need to get you a new conditioner.
So you guys have to have good moisturizers and oils. Not just oils, but you need moisturizers.
Yes. They go hand in hand. And the moisturizers that you need to be choosing are creamy, thick moisturizers that are able to, of course, penetrate through that hair shaft in order for your hair to retain moisture. But apart from that, you need oils. The oil seals that moisture in and keeps the moisture into your hair to keep it from drying, because that's what a lot of the girls were saying on these videos, is that their hair was excessively dry and they weren't able to keep it moisturized. And of course, we all know what happens when we don't have properly moisturized hair.
It looks crusty, yes, dusty, and ashy. And people will think you have dandruff.
And it causes hair breakage. So you need to have them both. You need to have a good moisturizer, and then you need to follow it up with an oil. Oil doesn't work well by itself. It works better when it is in conjunction with a moisturizer. All right, so using the right tools is also a must with keeping that tight for natural hair from getting tangled.
Yeah. So, like, the best tool when we're detangling our hair is a Denman brush. That gets the job done every time.
Every time. Good old Denman.
Yeah, and they're cheap.
They're cheap. And the next thing that you need, apart from a good detangling brush, is a good blow dryer.
Yes. You need to make sure your blow dryer comes with a comb attachment, and if not, go buy one. And I'm also aware that some people's comb attachments break, which also comes in. You have to make sure your hair is properly detangled first before you do that.
Yes.
We'll have a tutorial for that anyways, for you guys to know how to blow dry your hair.
Yes.
But yes, a good comb attachment, or you can do it the old-fashioned way with just a blow dryer and a
Denman brush.
A Denman brush.
Yes.
Takes longer, but it
gets the work done.
Yeah.
All right, so we are moving on to issue number 2 that we saw for the reason why they were relaxing their type 4 hair is that type 4 hair shrinks a lot.
Now, come on, guys. You know when you went natural that your hair wasn't gonna be hanging.
Come on.
That's not our hair.
And there's nothing that really can be done of shrinkage. You can band it together. You can blow dry it. You can do whatever you want to for it to stretch out temporarily. But, of course, as soon as that water hit it, it's going right back to where it was. So, unfortunately, type 4 hair shrinks a lot more than other hair textures and other hair types where their hair pretty much stretches.
Yeah. We don't have looser curls, so
we don't have that. So
it is what it is.
It is what it is. Issue number 3.
So, issue number 3 is that our hair doesn't allow for the hair trends going on right now, which would be slicked edges. And like these hair trends are for those to like wear wigs and have like baby hairs out, or maybe just have your own hair like in a ponytail or something like that.
Yeah.
It can be slicked. Our hair can be slicked, but you're probably using the wrong products. You can't be using Eco Styler gel because that's too thin. You need some thick gel. We use Edge Effect and beeswax gel together. Like I said earlier, you need thick products for thick hair because it keeps it laid. And just tie a scarf around it, and then you'll be good. But you have to use the right products.
You have to. So going on to issue number 4.
So issue number 4 is that our hair takes too much time, and that the time management is just out of whack, and that our hair pretty much takes all day. So that's an issue.
That's an issue that is a lot with that's one of the main reasons is time. Having the time to do the hair, and that's the reason why they say, oh, natural hair, we have what's called wash day because it takes all day. Yeah. And so I'm going to say how I kind of combat that time management, and then she'll tell you how she combats her time management. So my whole point is to get finished. I don't want to be washing and styling my hair all day. I have other things to do. If I wasn't lollygagging around, which I do, because I don't do anything on the days I wash my hair, so I'm pretty much lollygagging. If I wasn't lollygagging and I would actually go step by step, it would take me I deep condition my hair before I wash it because to me that saves time. So I deep condition it. If I deep condition it for maybe 30 minutes, I wash my hair in the shower, and I only wash it 3 times and I'm out. And then I put the conditioner on there. I go ahead and detangle it. So that whole process probably lasts me or takes me about 2 hours long to do that whole process. The deep conditioning, the washing, and the detangling. And then after that, I blow dry my hair. Now, because I'm not blow drying my hair bone straight, I'm just blow drying it enough for me to style it. it only takes me about 45 minutes to blow dry my hair, and then after that, I'm good to go and I'm ready to style my hair. And I try to not do any styles that are more than 2 hours unless I'm doing a style that that's going to be in my hair for more than a couple of weeks. And how do you combat your time management?
So I already have a designated day to do my hair, which is Sunday.
Mine too.
Yeah, because
that's the day that we don't have nothing to do.
Yeah.
We don't have nothing to do on Sunday.
And plus, I have school on Monday, so it's the freshest when I do it on.
So freshest, so clean.
Anyway, so I don't deep condition my hair all the time because I'm too lazy to sometimes. If my hair has been in a style for 3 weeks, I'll do that. I'll deep condition it. I just deep condition it just to like get the nutrients back in, I guess you can say. But normally I just let's say I do deep condition it. So that process of putting it on and twisting my hair up and waiting will probably take about 30 minutes. I wait 15 minutes for it to set in, and it takes about 15 minutes to put it in. So that's 30 minutes already. Okay, and then to actually wash my hair, it doesn't take that long to actually just do the washing part. So I'll say that's about, let's say 20 minutes. So that's already 50 minutes. Now the detangling and conditioning is what takes most of the time. So so in the shower, I put the conditioner on, then like shower, and then that's about 15 minutes. So that's already 65 minutes past since deep conditioning, and then it takes about let's say 45 minutes to detangle my hair. So what did I say?
Lost track.
65 plus 45.
Oh Lord, you have to do that.
0. What'd you say? 110. Can't do math today. Okay, 110 minutes. And yeah, I think that sums it up. So that's 110 minutes. So that's about an hour and some minutes. So then I get out and blow dry my hair, which takes an hour. So 110 plus 60 is 170 minutes. You guys can do that type of math. So that's about 2 hours. That's 2 hours and 50 minutes actually. So it takes me 2 hours and 50 minutes to go from deep conditioning to blow drying. I always blow dry my hair, so it's gonna take that amount of time every single time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do my hair wet a lot, so yeah. But if I style my hair, it probably takes. I don't even style it that often. We'll say it takes. Let's say 2 hours at the most. So 2 hours and 50 minutes. So that's already 4 hours and 50 minutes. So my hair day is.
Okay. Okay. So it sounds like our hair takes about 5 hours to do from start to finish. And I know some of y'all probably like, that still sounds like it's a long time.
Well, if you wake up early to get it.
Now he's stuck. Sorry.
If you wake up early, let's say at 9 plus 5 hours, you'll be done at 2. But I don't start my hair until about 12.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, whatever, if you're relaxed or natural, you're going to have to wash your hair. I mean, you're going to have to wash it and blow dry it, and you're going to have to do something with it. So,
it's like the time in between that takes a long time.
Yeah, because you have to wait to deep condition and stuff. But if you like this, if you don't deep condition, which I don't recommend that you do, but if you just do the regular like wash it and condition it and blow dry it, then that's going to cut the time in half. So we're moving on to issue number 5 for relaxing their top for hair, and that's because they say that their type for hair doesn't look like type for hair. Like their hair doesn't look like the hair that that they think it's supposed to look like. And so for this entire video, we have been using the label type 4 hair. Like we've said it over and over again. And my advice is to stop labeling your hair. The only reason why we say type 4 hair is because that is what's widely used in the natural hair community. But personally, I don't go by that label at all, because it puts our hair in a box. The hair labeling came from Andre Walker, who was Oprah Winfrey's former hairstylist, and he wrote a book entitled Andre Talks Hair. And I can't remember when it came out, but I did read the book, because when the whole natural hair community, the whole natural thing came out, that was the book that was talked about a lot. So I wanted to read it to see what the hype was about. And basically, just like so many other things, he put the natural hair in a hierarchy. So up on top, you have the straight hair, and then, of course, at the very bottom, you have the thickest and kinkiest hair. And, of course, that makes it look like we have the ugliest, most untamed hair of all hair types. So when you're on YouTube and you see the videos, most of the videos that's talking about type 4 hair is almost like, silk pressing, type 4 hair, relaxing, type 4 hair, detangling that, type 4 hair. Like, they want to just make it boo out there as if, I can do it, so you can too. And it's just like, it's just making our hair feel like it's just this awful hair. And so that's the why I don't put our hair in a box like that, because it still places us in a hierarchy type of mentality. And that discourages people from wanting that type of hair. And then you want to relax it, because it's seen as ugly. And people like, girl, you don't need that hair, you need to get a relaxer. And I don't like the whole labeling. But we only use it because if we don't use it in our videos, people won't know what our videos is about. And people are so hung up on this whole hair typing thing, and you just really need to stop. Okay, you just need to stop that. So that's all of how we feel like to combat the problems, and face the issues. But
that's all the tips we got.
That's the tips that we can give you all. But before we end the video, we just want to say that our biggest problems when we are watching these videos is that the ladies that are relaxing their hair, they always claim to love their curls. But if they love their curls enough, they wouldn't relax it. So then they get on YouTube and they make this huge statement about, and it's always before the video.
Please do not judge.
They always do this before the video. They make a huge statement about how they're tired of the natural hair community dogging women that are relaxing their hair. They don't want to hear it. They don't want the comments. They're going to do what they want to do. And my comment for that is, then don't post it. Don't post it, because when you post it for the world to see, they're going to have their opinion, and you're telling the world you want their opinion. If you're posting it out there, then you want us to say yay or nay. But not everybody is going to be on board with you relaxing your hair. We also have a problem that when we see comments and people are saluting these women with type 4 hair for relaxing their hair, but then when they see a woman with looser curls relaxing her hair, it's a different response. It's like, why are you
just why
are you relaxing your hair? It's already nice. You already got this nice hair. But when our hair texture relaxes ours, it's like, well, it's about time. You should have done that a long time ago. Why is it taking you so long to relax your hair? Girl, you can do what you want to do. Don't listen to the haters and stuff like that. And it's just like, oh, so it's okay for us to relax ours. But when somebody else's hair texture gets relaxed, then it's, you don't have the same response. So
like, our hair isn't nice enough to be pitied over.
Yeah, so like, our hair is not nice enough for us to keep it the way it is. And we're never going to judge anybody for making whatever decision that you want to make for your hair. It is your hair. You can do whatever you want to do with it. But our problem is when we see so many videos of women relaxing hair that looks like ours, you know, it makes us see the decrease in the amount of people on YouTube with our hair that is actually natural. And to us, that's a huge problem.
It's just
to
the
us.
fact that some of those talk bad about our hair. If you're gonna relax it, relax.
Relax.
But don't try to make the rest of us who still have natural type 4 hair feel bad about it.
Yeah, and that's kind of
'Cause
how
that discourages others.
hair is not a trend for me. And I think this whole thing with the relaxed hair is a trend. That's what it seems like to me. It's a trend that's happening now that a lot of people are doing so that they can get views on YouTube. You know, I think that's what it is. That's what it seems like to me. Because why would so many people now start posting it?
Yeah.
Why does everybody now start posting it? Because you know people are going to watch
You're
it.
just trying to get those views.
You're trying to get those views. And natural hair is not a trend for us. You know, we went natural because we wanted to. I laugh at that because she didn't want to go natural.
It was against
in
my
another
will.
video, we were talking about our hair journeys because she didn't want to go natural, but she didn't have a choice. She was 7,
Yeah.
and I made the choice for her. But it's the best choice for her. She's glad I did it.
Yes, I am very glad of how far my hair has come along.
Yes. So that is it for this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.